The Off-Field Drama podcast is proudly brought to you, as you know, by 4X, and in particular 4X Ultra, the greatest zero-carb lager going around. It's on tap now at the Caxton and a lot of other pubs. You've probably seen it around.
Why you got to be so serious? It's the nectar of all nectars. And for the summer, get it in a fucking schooner glass of pint, or if you want a pot, but more importantly, make sure it's cold, because when it's cold, shareholders, there ain't no coming back.
There ain't no coming back. And you know, we're reminded right now, oh my God, I don't know if you can hear that in the background, the thunderstorm coming into summer,
Boom!
coming into the season of cricket. There's probably not much better going on than getting one of these down your gob. There's a few other zero-carb lagers out there. They're inferior. They all suck. This is the best. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon trim it. I reckon that's good. Just cut it a bit before.
Okay. Yeah, we're a one-take team here.
That's good. Let's get into it.
Let's
I reckon keep that short and sharp.
Short and sharp.
All right, let's play the song.
Where's the Queen of Spirit now?
Welcome to the Off-Field Drama podcast. I'm Sauce.
I am Berkey.
And we're greeted here by a lovely thunderstorm, which I hope there's a few more of them coming into summer.
Fucking hot, mate. This one's got a bit of fucking venom to it.
There really isn't much of a better spot to just be amongst
venom.
a storm up here, eh?
Nah, no better.
Monday Arvo at the Caxton. Sipping on a fucking Guinness, which I just split the fuck out of 2 Gs.
Yeah, you'll see that. Cheers.
We'll chink that. I did split 2 Gs in a row.
You
Berkey
did.
didn't want to do it.
I mean, I can't say this Guinness is going down as well as every fucking man and their dog want to tell me they go
He's
down.
not a Guinnessman.
But for the shareholders, I will have a G.
You're a 4X Ultraman.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
Bitter, gold, summer,
Just not Guinness.
White Claw.
White Claw, yeah.
Plenty of that going around. But shareholders, if you hear us go, ooh,
Yeah.
that's because the Olympic City, it's under attack.
It's under attack by one of
It's under attack by
the first thunderstorms of the season.
the environment.
Mother Nature's calling.
Mother Nature says we're going to add a few little music features to this episode. And look, do what you will, Mother Nature, but just know we will respond. Speaking of Mother Nature, old T Scotty, Travis Scott
Blew the lid off.
So what happened there? Because I've seen footage of his concerts and they're absolutely out of control.
In Melbourne and Sydney, they were, I think they were pretty loose. But up in Brisbane, I heard he actually didn't have a support act, and he didn't have. It was supposed to be Sheck West, you know that.
Wouldn't know him from a
I
bar
don't know,
or so.
Look it up. And then
I
he
barely
came
know
out
Travis.
and played about 6 songs, and 3 or 4 of them were the same one in a row. Fiend.
Oh, fuck. Fiend my arse off.
Yeah. Well, he apparently wasn't that good, which kind of sucks.
Really?
But yeah.
He knows how to put on a spectacle. I mean, I've seen footage of Trav, and
Yeah.
the man loves, you know what he loves? He loves a bit of firework action.
The pyros. He's a pyro
Fucker
guy.
for a pyro.
Yeah.
He's an addict to pyro.
He's probably an addict to a few things, Travis.
He's so high on pyro. Because it makes me think, how does this man honestly not walk away with like a full-time migraine doing those concerts weekly, if not potentially daily?
He probably does, but he gets paid the big bucks just to...
Jeez, he must be on some good stuff.
I was going to say numbs it with a few...
Like, you'd love to know what
few extracurriculars.
who his dietitian is.
Yeah. I also heard he got in an argument with his DJ.
Really?
And that's why he came out a bit late.
For not pumping the beats hard enough.
Imagine if it just was pissing down like this in that mosh pit.
Oh.
Like someone would have drowned.
Well,
someone would have drowned.
I tell you what, I heard that there was a punch on outside Suncorp Stadium. They would have been shorter odds than Winks for there to be a punch on at his fucking concert. Like, fair dinkum. People tell me like they were surprised.
It was actually alrighty. There wasn't too many blues at Caxton.
What was the crowd like?
A lot of young kids.
It was an under-18 concert.
Yeah, heaps of young kids. Obviously couldn't get in, but just
tell you what, you got some stones if you're under 18 heading to a Travis Scott concert with some of the hombres running around that fucking...
I don't know if it's just me getting older, but they all look the same, the kids these days.
Yeah. Well,
same haircuts.
I Heard they waited for over 10 hours for the big unit.
You got to be fucked in there to do that.
Oh, it's totally fucked. Speaking of fucked in the head, and this isn't a target at a particular 9 News reporter.
Shareholders, it is fucking raining sideways outside right now.
Now,
I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's pissing down.
I want to talk about this for a second. Now, you know me, shareholders, there isn't a day that I don't miss the Channel 9 or Channel 7 news. I love to stay up with world events, world news. Now, I was watching the news last night, in particular the sports report. That's obviously why I watch the news. And for any shareholders that watch the women's test match in the league yesterday afternoon, you would have described, you would have seen that the game was 14-0. Now, have a wild guess at the word that she used to describe a 14-0 win by Australia over New Zealand.
A flogging?
Keep along those lines.
Thrashing.
Along those lines.
A bashing.
She used
A pounding?
She used the word shareholders, and this is never to be used again with a 14-0 scoreline. She went...
A demolition.
She went, Australia trounced the Kiwis. She had the audacity, shareholders, to use the word trounced over a 14-0 scoreline.
I feel like an 82-84
82-0
is a trouncing. That's a trouncing.
That is when you have the ability
No, that's a fisting.
to go into your deep vocabulary and hit us fucking people with the word trouncing. But at 14-0...
Do you reckon like you could come up with a pounding or a fisting? Like, is that acceptable?
I'll show you a pounding or a fisting, but I won't.
Me?
Not
you
you.
better not be.
Oh,
Fucking... I'll give you a fist.
I wouldn't have the audacity.
I reckon, like, if someone genuinely has maybe 100-0 scoreline, it'd be acceptable to go, they just got pounded. They got pounded, dude.
Oh, totally. Mate, I'm happy for that dialogue to come to fruition. But for God's sakes, do not for a second use the word trouncing out of context. Yeah. Like 14-0.
That's not a big score.
Mate, that's 2 tries, and we got a ball game.
Well, could be 3.
It could be 2 goals and a penalty. But seriously, like I was dead set. Shocked that the word trouncing was how she was going to describe 14-0. She's taking people for a fucking joyride. If 14-0 is now a trouncing, because I would hate to know the word she uses when they're up 30-0.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean,
I want to talk about it because I think as reporters they need to be kept in check.
Held accountable, yeah.
Totally held accountable, and that's out of line.
What do you think about the men's game?
Tell you what, Sean Johnson hasn't missed a beat.
Yeah.
Hasn't he? For a bloke that's retired, I mean, you know, it's not like he retired 5 years ago. He only retired a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Australia, well, Angus Crichton, did you see that?
Yeah, his bobble
Fuck,
hands,
he could have placed that over with his old fella.
They didn't play well in the first half, the Aussies. I think they should have put a bit more of a number on him.
Mitch Moses was a bit rusty.
Yeah, scored a good try, but
backing up. Dylan Edwards is a beast.
Turbo played well, I thought.
Turbo was good. That Timoko's no good.
Matt Timoko, yeah, he's coming up against Turbo. Felt a bit slow for him size-wise.
Who else?
Good for the Raiders, but...
Bloody Lindsay Collins.
Scores the opener.
Fucking horsecock Lindsay wasn't too bad.
You reckon he's hung?
Oh, I'd be shocked if he wasn't.
Yeah.
It'd actually be disturbing if he wasn't. Because a man of his size, if he's not carrying wood,
before we move on...
that doesn't look
I ran into Katoni.
Yes!
Now, is Katoni... He posted the Blues.
Plays for New South Wales.
You know, unfortunately, she was a Queenslander.
Yeah.
But
solely missed.
He popped in after Travis Scott.
Yeah, talk to us.
And he was talking podcast.
Oh.
He was talking shareholder.
Yeah.
And he brought up the Mad Monday.
Yes.
You know, D-Day for us.
The greatest episode. The greatest episode that will never go to air.
Should we just call it Remembrance Day?
Yeah, should go close to it.
Yeah. because that's all it is. It's a memory.
It is right up there with some of the saddest shit I've ever seen in terms of what we haven't been able to give back to the shareholders.
That's all it's about. We're giving back to the community, and we weren't allowed to. But anyway, he brought it up, and he said, "I'll come on the podcast."
Yes.
So their words, them fighting words from Katoni.
Well,
them shareholder words.
And I think that's good leadership from Katoni, because he's obviously seen other guests come on the podcast and seen what it's done for their career.
Yeah.
Like
DC.
Like the late, great DC.
Not late great.
Well,
the kid's still alive.
I'm actually sitting in the position that DC was, and if that's anything to come by,
Do you reckon that's it?
I think I've got leadership right around the fucking...
Anyway,
Katoni's coming allegedly.
on. Glenn Boss, he said he's in Melbourne. He can't do it. He was this close. He was a bee's dick to coming on, shareholders. So don't think we don't have guests lined up for you, because it's just not lining up.
Bossy's been done in a protest.
Oh, I mean, I think there's greater calls for him down south in Melbourne than the OFD couch. But
he will be on, because he's a man of great stories, and this is the time of year that we want him.
Is Katoni? Does he play for Tonga?
You believe so, allegedly.
Yeah. No, has he played for Australia?
Yeah, no.
Don't know.
Don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't believe so. I believe he's represented New South Wales and Tonga.
Yeah.
And that's as far as we know. But that's great that he wants to come home, because Oatsy, I think, too, and Kevy would be great.
Kevy was here not long ago.
Well, let's keep that in the back of our pockets.
Yeah. Alfie.
If Alf wants to come on
Mate,
again,
the Alf news.
Well, let's discuss it.
Do you want to go into that?
Let's discuss it,
because I think it's that's the news of the week.
It's got legs. I mean, I'm going to go straight off the bat, and you'll disagree with me here, and I appreciate when you do. With all due respect, we've got bigger things to worry about than Alfie at Red Hill.
As I finish my Guinness and I'm about to spray you, Alfie's the fucking goat, right? He's part of the team. He's a part of the culture.
Yeah, he's one of us.
And like Wally said, he's like Santa. He can't sack Santa Claus.
Was he sacked?
I think Wally said.
Was he sacked?
No, I don't know. I don't know if he stood down or moved.
GST on that.
Yeah,
because I thought I got told he walked out. Last time we heard he was quitting.
Wally said it's a fucking joke. Wally said that. The king. The king said it's a joke. So you don't disagree with the king. When the king speaks, you listen.
I bow down.
What's Alfie then? Alfie's the prince.
He's the prince.
Yeah.
But I'll say this again: we have bigger issues at Red Hill than whether or not Alfie's on the books.
Yeah. And you know what?
The last thing I want is for Alfie to be disrespected, and I don't think he would have, but I don't know.
I'll get some scoop.
Get a scoop.
Because on come Wednesday, he'll be here. Our Christmas party.
And that's right. And Alf, I do love you. Yeah, we'll be here on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Have I ever missed one?
You've only been invited to 2.
Fuck off.
Yeah, well, we'll get some scoop on.
Yeah, the Pearl will be there.
Yeah, he will. There'll be many people here. I think Gordy will be here. I think
Gordy might want. I might bring my watch.
Charlie Cameron was going to come as well. He's going on his honeymoon.
Yeah. Congratulations, Charlie.
Yeah, Linny might be here.
Linny, will be Lutsy.
Lutsy will be here.
Lutsy wouldn't.
We unveil the Farquhar medalist named after my granddad and Nan.
Yeah, no, it's a prestigious award. Is it? I
know who's winning this year. I can't unveil.
Was I in the tour?
Oh, you were in the short list.
Yeah, thought so. Well, it must have taken a special bloke to fucking get in front of me.
Hey, shareholders, if you're not doing anything Wednesday,
come down
after the event.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll party. Well, if you're on a Wednesday, if you're not doing anything. You've got to.
It's an invite only.
Yeah.
The who's who of Brisbane.
Come after 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Put that in your calendar.
Yeah, okay. Now, hey, can I talk about this? Because I think a lot of shareholders might relate to this. I was at Bunnings.
Yeah.
On Sunday. Now, naturally got there at about 9:30, so it felt like an absolute no-brainer to pick up a couple of the greatest sausages on bread. Like, let's Is there a better sausage on bread than a Bunnings sausage on bread?
Nah, it's the only sausage on bread.
And sorry, let me fucking apologise. With onion, of course.
It'll give you heartburn.
Oh, it'll do everything that you need a Bunnings sausage to do. So naturally purchased a couple of snags and then needed to buy some covers.
Yeah.
Okay, some mattress covers, some couch covers, you name it, I needed a cover. Now, I went up to a Bunnings employee and I said, because, why when Bunnings is so fucking big would I think that I could find something on my own? Because as an employee, sitting there with your little, steel cap boots and your little apron and whatnot, I thought I'll go up to him and say, hey, where do I find plastic covers? Now, this moron had the audacity when I said... The audacity for when I said, hey, mate, where do I find plastic bed mattress covers? He goes... just walk along the aisles and look for the writing of chalk on the chalkboard that says covers.
Dude, can I butt in?
Now, hang on, dickhead. The whole idea of you sitting there like a peanut is for you to help me as a customer and to tell me where the mattress covers are. Not for me to walk down every aisle and look at the top of the aisle on the chalkboard for mattress covers.
Can I tell you something?
Fuck me dead.
Bunnings employees apparently hate being asked where shit is in Bunnings. Now, if there are any Bunnings shareholders out there, they might be able to confirm it or not, but I know someone who works at Bunnings and she used to say it fucking drives them insane because they've got heaps of shit to do. But you're right, wake up call. You're the customer. Oh, we're the customers. You're the fucking Bunnings employee. Help us out because it's a fucking huge warehouse.
Mate, it's fucking huge.
Do you know they're all laid out the same as well? Just a fun fact. Yeah, they're all made the exact same.
Oh, I love Bunnings, one of the biggest employers of this nation and fantastic for the economy.
Like the paint thing is in the middle, the nursery's to the right, the plant nursery and all that. They're exactly the same. Just a fun fact,
Oh, look, and I totally understand and respect that the layout's the same.
But for him to tell me to look for the sign...
Mate, I'm not spending the whole idea when I go shopping.
Maybe that's the point.
Is to walk in and walk out. Yeah, he wants me to pick up a fucking umbrella or something.
No, he wants you to look at the floor plan map of Bunnings and know every time you walk in there that they're exactly the same.
Mate,
I agree with that. I have actually also.
It'd be like me rocking up to the Ekka and saying, "Hey, mate, where's the animal stall?" And he going, "I don't know, just look for it." Fucking hell, I'm not here all day to find the fucking showbag pavilion. Tell me where the showbag pavilion is.
People come up here, where's the toilet? I don't know, mate, just have a look.
Yeah, I don't know. Mate, where's the toilet? I don't know, mate, just look for the toilet sign, male or female. Like, hello?
What did you ask for again? Was it something that...
I asked where
niche or what?
No, I asked where are mattress covers? Where are mattress covers? Simple. Aisle 42.
At Bunnings?
At Bunnings.
Do they have mattress covers at Bunnings?
Oh, look, I'll even plug Bunnings for the sake of it, even though this moron pissed me off.
Yeah. I find it funny when you go there, though, they kind of do look like they dodge you. You know, like you're walking down and you're about to ask them something, and they kind of just eyes down, like...
There's female shareholders out there that I know that have worked at Bunnings and raved about it, and I get it. Like, who else would want to work for Bunnings? Not me, but that's what people do.
Choose it as a career. They choose it as a career. Apparently, the pay goes well.
They pay well at Bunnings.
They pay well to keep people out of...
well, this guy's getting...
I'm not going to say real jobs, but like,
it's a job. I mean, this guy's getting paid way too much for doing nothing because his advice was world class.
That was rude. I shouldn't have said that. Real jobs. I take that back. I'm not going to edit that out, but I take that back. Because Bunnings is a staple of this nation. And they said it'd never work in Australia.
I tell you again.
But it's fucking worked well.
It's the heartbeat of hardware and landscape.
And plants.
Oh, the landscape fits in.
Is landscaping in that? Yeah,
we can throw that in there. It's even got a cafe in Bunnings now, which I was unaware of.
And sometimes they got the little play things. You know, the little playgrounds.
Oh, look.
Used to love that shit after school.
You could have a field day in Bunnings, but for people like me that have got bigger things to do than walk down every aisle and look at the end of every fucking aisle to work out where mattress covers are. If this moron happens to be a shareholder too, hit me up because you clearly just need a little bit of one-on-one time.
If Bunnings had milk and eggs and bread and avo, I'd probably be there once a day. I'd just go there for fun.
It's a massive warehouse.
If they had a supermarket section, just not a big one, just a little one, fucking dollars would be up there.
Mate, now we're just talking Walmart.
Yeah. We're giving a huge plug to Bunnings.
It's probably too big for what they
For what they dished up, yeah.
For what they dished up.
We did get a not a shareholder,
Wouldn't
but
mind if they came on board actually, Bunnings.
Yeah, Bunnings would be good.
Yeah, it'd be
Bunnings would be
great.
real good. We should be kind to Bunnings. Anyway, we did get a request for a plug for the Caxton Street Burger House.
Okay.
By Mo. He's also known as the
Mo Farah?
By the convenience store guy on Caxton Street. He sells all your handy vapes and Zims and water
all
bottles.
Those illegal things,
all those things over at the convenience store across the road from the pub. But I'll tell you what.
You've just publicly outed this man.
He does a good fucking burger at the Caxton Street Burger House.
Where number street? Where would we find it?
Next to Honeybees, conveniently.
Yeah, okay.
So,
There's a couple of blokes that I can imagine would pick up a burger after an hour lap dance there.
They're good burgers. That's all I can say.
What's the go-to
just
burger?
the OG. There's a few over there. He's got a chicken burger.
The OG?
I think it is. Yeah, there's a tea burger named after our security guard.
Yeah.
One of them's named after Mike Gambaro. There's the big Mike or something. I don't know.
Mike Gambaro.
Yeah. Why haven't I got a fucking burger named after me?
I don't know.
I'll have to ask that. The shareholder burger.
No, respect the hell out of it, but nice work, Mo.
Yeah,
and
that's enough.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah, Mo. Good on you. Tell you what, speaking of what looks good, Joseph Suolihi in a Wallabies jersey gets me going 6 to midnight.
Because he's going to play for the Wallabies before he ever plays a game for the Reds or Queensland or
New South Wales.
New South Wales. I was going to say, who's he actually signed to?
If he's not wearing the 15 jersey next year for British and Irish Lions, then I don't know what a fullback is these days, because he is exactly what we need.
Yeah. Do you think that's where he slots in?
I like the idea of him having a lot of time and space with the ball.
Yeah.
I also love the idea, because we kick the effing ball way too much in Union.
And he'll run it back.
Of him pinning the ears back and just saying, I'm getting over the advantage. He is a massive human being.
Yeah. I reckon fullback's his position. You look at all the league converts, especially like Israel Folau. They put him on the wing to start off with. I don't know if you remember, and then they realised, shit, he can actually not just play, but he's the fucking best player in the team.
Totally.
Type shit. I was having a really good conversation with a shareholder on Friday, which I'll get into this. I want to bring up the V8s later. But Turbo, let you answer this. Who do you think it would be the best league to Union convert if they were to play at fullback out of these three? Turbo, prime Turbo, getting back to how he was, back in the day. Billy Slater or Greg Inglis at fullback. League to Union.
Understanding what's involved as a fullback in Union, taking all things into consideration.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
No, who would you pick out of those three?
And all in their prime.
All in their prime.
All in their prime. Now, I'll dissect this for the shareholders in a number of different ways. I'm going to go with GI.
Yeah, okay. I love that. So,
at the end of the day, GI...
Unmatched.
Different gravy.
Unfucking matched.
Billy, great league, but GI, he's the goanna. And when a goanna puts on a Wallabies jersey, they just are at home.
The goanna and the Wallaby sort of combined together.
They're
some indigenous shit about that, where they just fucking
shit about that.
Where they just
is that what you were thinking?
I was. That's what I thought. I mean, when you think about it,
you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
The
more you think about it, you think about Billy in some open space, Turbo just getting on the outside shoulder, GI, high ball, just fucking all of the above. Yeah. It gets you thinking about it. What if?
What if?
What if?
I mean, and this is why I love Suolihi.
Yeah.
Because Suolihi...
Keep going. We've got a special delivery.
Suolihi, I love that he comes from a Union background.
Thank you.
Oh no, I don't. Jeez, I just hate this shit.
Cheers, Bull. Go on.
Suolihi comes from a union background. So this is what I want to talk about, shareholders, why I'm going 6 to midnight about Suolihi. Is this isn't a league turned union that's got to learn the game.
Yeah.
This guy's playing Australian schoolboys.
Yeah, and he was a fullback too. He was a fullback.
This guy wakes up understanding what it takes to be a union fullback. Now, I haven't been this excited for a Wallabies player since...
a league going to union?
Yeah, and there's been a few.
Yeah.
There has been a few converts. Now, I think he brings not only excitement and a bit more free-flowing game to our fullback, but he's going to bring confidence.
Yeah. I think he's a winner.
He's a winner.
I think he's a winner, out-and-out winner.
He does come from the northern beaches.
Yeah. Does he, though? Like, originally?
Well, as far as, 2 months ago.
He's a Bondi boy.
He's a Bondi boy.
And he'll fit into the New South Wales Waratahs fold, which means he'll fit into the Wallabies fold at fullback.
I'm excited, Saucy, because he's what we need. We need more depth. I hope they bring him straight in. Sleepy Joe.
Can I just remind you, Sleepy Joe? No, Joe.
Is that not the coach?
No, that's Joe Biden.
Yeah, but... Joe.
What's his name? Schmitty.
Joe Schmidt. Sleepy Joe.
No, Schnitty. He's our guy, Schnitty.
Schnitty, if you're listening, sending you my best to the family.
Remind you that it was about Christmas time last year where we were sat on this couch, Santa Claus outfits and all, both of us, and I said,
here we go,
for the record, Harry Wilson could be a future Wallabies captain.
Did ya?
Yeah, you look it back, dude. I'll clip that shit up.
Can we go to the archives?
I'll clip it up. No, I will clip it up. I said Harry Wilson, future Wallabies captain, and he's the fucking current Wallabies captain within 1 year. And it goes back to kid sits on the couch, sits right there, talks to us. We manifested. It's just good luck. Something about it.
There is good luck.
Fraser McWright starts to fucking be the best player in the world all of a sudden.
Well, and this is what excites me about the idea of Katoni coming on the couch.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to think him sitting on this couch can only do wonders to Red Hill.
David Christopherly wins the election. I mean...
Charlotte Caslick wins gold.
No, they didn't.
Well, felt like they did. Brought back a goal, did she?
Brought back the passion that we didn't have, or that we've always had for...
Chris Lynn's probably killing it in
he's winning in 10 over game, the 10 over format.
Lutzy's probably winning, not
he's
sure.
He's just travelling the world.
Yeah,
fucking...
I don't know what he's doing, but Lutzy's doing good things. I'll talk to him on
Charlotte just being a champion in general.
She is.
I mean, who else?
Steve Renouf, he became a Hall of Famer.
Became Hall of Famer. I mean...
Gordon Tallis is now hosting NRL 360. I mean...
there's some in it now that you think about it.
If you're an athlete and you're listening, and I know there's a shitload out there, and I know I talk to not only Australia, but I talk to athletes around the world when I say this, feel free.
Feel free to hit us up.
Feel free to come on.
Katoni will come on.
No, has to. Tommy Gilbert has to come on too.
Yeah. I'd love Katoni, but...
Yeah, Katoni, he's got a bit of flavour.
Yeah.
Not saying Tommy doesn't. But
Katoni got more.
Tommy's just a bit of peanut butter on bread.
Katoni's
a bit of
peanut butter and jam.
He's a bit of Avo and Vegemite on bread. Some fuckers like that. Yeah, I'm not into it.
I'm into Avo, feta, and a bit of sliced cherry tomato.
Yeah.
That's my go-to on a sourdough.
That's delicious.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna, speaking of delicious, split the G.
While you're speaking of that, a shareholder decided to ask the topic, and this will probably lead into you, Saucy, while you split the G. Is Source shareholders, if you missed it, was...
oh, shit, I've done it. I've done it really good. Look at that.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
No, you've done
Dude,
well.
look at that.
No, I can't look any more at it. You've done well. Way to go. Now...
Still my work, you know?
Well, while you stop clouding about your fucking splitting the G...
It's a fucking talent, because you can't do it.
Well, let's talk about talent, because you were at Surfers Paradise on the weekend.
On Friday.
A shareholder wants me to ask the question, is a V8 supercar driver an athlete?
Yes. Yes, they are, because someone said that when we were there. Now, are they also a shareholder?
Could potentially be the same shareholder.
The exact question was raised to the group of lads that I went with.
Answer it.
Yes, they are. Do you know why? They see. I'm not a V8 guy. I'm not a V8. I'm not a F1 guy. I'm not a motorbike GP guy.
No.
But I started watching it before I went, and I thought it randomly was just on TV. I sort of was just thinking, why don't I just watch to fucking get a bit of knowledge about it before I go? And they race for like 6 hours. Like imagine doing one thing for 6 hours.
You've got to be fit.
They lose like 7 or 8 kilos a race. Like,
do they really?
Of sweat, yeah, because they're sitting there the whole time and throughout the whole day, and they're sipping water. They got camel packs and shit. And I will say, if they're not athletes, I'd like to fucking hear the people that say that they're not athletes go and do what they do, because these guys. We were at the chicane corner. You know what the chicanes are? Chicanes. There you go. You know more than I. So they're going flat stick. I asked the fellow next to me, the old codger, how quick are they going down the straight into the chicanes? And he goes 220, maybe 240, maxing out.
Sure.
And then they fucking go up on 2 wheels, both sides, when they hit these chicanes. And I was baffled, dude.
Baffled.
Like, fucked. Like, you have to have a ball sack. They might have 4 balls. They might have 2 sets of nuts. I'm saying that.
Really?
I think they might have 2 sets of nuts, because I don't think I could do that.
No, well, mate, I don't...
They got to screw loose or something.
Who? Drivers? Oh, totally.
Fucking oath. Can you imagine just driving a car 220, 240?
Oh, and that's just going through the school zone.
And then into the chicane on 2 wheels.
It's chicane.
Chicane.
I mean, you want to have a go at me about pronunciation. Where the J is in chicane.
Is there a J?
Well, the way you're describing it, or you spelling G, chicane.
Chicane.
Can I tell you a funny story just quickly? A shareholder called me, and this is actually fucking hilarious. A shareholder called me on my way here, and I don't know how we were talking, and he went to bed listening to a podcast.
As you should.
Now, he didn't go to bed listening to OFD, which shocked, but he woke up in the middle of the night and OFD was playing, and he literally had a nightmare. He was freaking out that me and you were beside him. Freaking out. Absolutely freaking out.
Wait, so he's fallen asleep with the headphones in?
Headphones in, listening to a podcast for the point of it, let's say Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And at about 3 o'clock in the morning, it was me and you talking about calling John Schluter.
Good to know he came up next in the rotation.
Mate, he was trying to work out where we were in the room.
That's so fucking funny.
He forgot that he went to bed listening to a podcast, and then he felt like we were...
Why did he feel like it was a nightmare?
Well, that's a good question.
Seems like a great dream.
Yeah, well, that's right. Well, I think he was just he was having it all, but...
I'd be happy to hear our voices.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I said. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly bring that in.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I thought that was fucking funny. But yeah, I mean, I also think V8 supercar drivers are athletes.
Absolutely, dude.
Just like horse jockeys are athletes.
You can't not say jockeys are athletes.
Mate, if you did not see J-Mac in the Cox Plate stand up for 75 metres on Via Sistina, one of the greatest... It's the Cox Plate shareholders, let me be crystal clear here, is the greatest 2 minutes in sport. Yeah. And if you haven't been, get your fucking ass down to Moonee Valley, because it is a hell of an event. I'll probably be there next year. I've been before. I was there for Winks when she did history. Mate, he was standing saluting for 75 metres on a thoroughbred.
Because he shitted him.
Shitted him.
Yeah.
He beat the track record, which was held by the late, great Winks by almost a second.
What horse was he on, sorry?
Via Sistina.
Yeah, I did. No, you're right. I
did you see that?
I didn't see it, but I did know that Via Sistina
you were slapping away.
Yeah. No, I wasn't slapping. I was just I was into my work, dude. And I've got to give a shout out actually to all of the lads that were there at the V8s with us. I won't name names, but fuck me, it was one of the week. It was a Thursday into Friday.
That's a big
and
stick.
God, it was good. It was just.
Yeah, you loved it?
It was just.
I've never been to a V8 supercar event. It's pretty handy. How many fucking black rats did you see?
Nah, so I didn't. So going to the V8s, like going and experiencing it, we were only there for probably 4 hours, but
Right.
we were held up in the sub penthouse
Right, in
of
Darling.
the Darling.
Now,
And-
that's a pretty luxurious apartment
and
complex.
I mean, like, you can imagine the room service that was.
Oh, yeah.
that
How
was
many
had there.
bottles of Verve were we
Yeah,
going
did you
through?
see? Did you see? Verve, Moe.
Might have caught some
I mean,
glimpses.
one of the shareholders had a fetish with ordering these margaritas and just fuck, it was good. And then you go down into the casino, and I still think it's better than the Brisbane casino. The Gold Coast casino is better than the
Right.
current new Brisbane casino. And one of them got up 7K, another one got up 4K.
One got up 14K.
Yeah, I think no, he
The one bloke that didn't need 14K
Yeah,
got up 14K.
14K.
Yeah, it's always funny how
And,
that works out.
all the other lads that were there, they got up on. We were playing Casino War. Are you familiar?
Talk to me.
We went to war.
Yeah, well, that's
went
what
to
you
war.
got to do. Pokey machine?
No. It's a game. It's a
Card game.
It's a card game. So I urge all the shareholders, if you go to the casino, go and play Casino War, because I've never heard of it,
And
never played it
step
before.
into it, shareholder.
So
Excuse me.
oh god. So all it is just you're all together, right?
Right, yeah.
And it's just high card, low card. So you want to have the higher card against the dealer.
Yeah.
And you bet as much as you want.
Sure.
You want the dealer to have a lower card than you, and you win. That's it.
It's that simple.
And if you tie, right, you go flip off next card. So who's got the higher of the second two cards?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's step into that, shareholders.
Someone looked it up, and it's the highest odds in the casino, I think, that you can have, higher than blackjack, which I did go well in.
Truly.
Yeah, I think I got up about a K.
Did you really?
Not to skylark, but
No, it sounds
it
like
was the
you're gonna-
lower. It was the low.
Sounds like you're going to skylark
It was the
on this
it was the
episode.
low. It was the lower end of the winnings of the boys. Now, are you putting on a multi, or what are you doing over there that's more important than talking to me
No,
about my
I am talking to you.
V8 weekend?
But I thought, because, I love the shareholders. And I thought it's the greatest race day on the year.
I'm glad you brought this up, because I was going to say
It's Derby Day, shareholders. You don't get any more Group 1s on a race day than Derby Day. It's the start of Melbourne Cup Carnival. There's whispers that I will have Tuesday off for the great day. And that's almost...
where are you going to go? The Caxton?
I'm happy to where my talents are required. But at this stage, if you were looking at a futures market for me to have Tuesday off for the great race that stops the nation, I'd give you 2-1.
Do you want to do the TAB thing here, where you help them out?
You ask me this every year.
Do you want to do it?
What's in it for me?
A feed, couple beers.
It's on the cards. If I'm not a late call to an event as a guest speaker.
What we do, it'd be fucking high odds to that. What we do here, shareholders, we always invite someone that can help out on the floor, on the TAB floor. For usually the older ladies, the older women that don't know how to place a bet, and we help them out. And it's usually Berkey.
I have done it, multiple times before.
Yeah, and it's appreciated, pal.
I respect that. And the other thing is, these old ladies, they don't leave empty-handed too.
Do you usually give a tip?
No, I tend to, yeah.
Do you give them a bet?
Normally tend to ask for a lazy
I
tenner.
went over there. Oh, yeah? You wanted a bit of commission, yeah?
No. I love seeing the ladies get up, because it's not very often that they do.
They can't put a bet on for the life of them, can they?
Mystery trifectas are normally just what I suggest.
Yeah, because you know.
Wow, mate,
Yeah.
it's the race that anything could go. Now,
Are we tipping now for Melb Cup, or,
I'm just
on
trying
next,
to come
next
up.
Monday's show?
I'm trying to give a 3-legger for this Saturday. Now, shareholders, this is me just thinking extremely on my feet, and it's dangerous when I do this.
Do you want to keep thinking, and I'll take over for a bit?
Go.
Because I did get word that you tipped Spanky, who I was down at the V8s with.
Did you hear about
a
this?
$1,600 multi.
Yes,
And it was 3 horses.
Yep.
Didn't tell me, didn't tell the shareholders,
Wow.
but Berkey's tried to let that one slide for all the shareholders, having a go at me for winning $1,000 at the casino. But how much did you win again?
I won a lazy 1.4.
Okay, and that's good. Where was the tip for everyone?
Well, and shareholders, I do apologise sincerely, and I will repay the favour come this Saturday. Traffic warden in the Coolmore looks a great bet.
Why did you not tip that?
I'll tell you the story. So shareholders, on Friday, I like to go out for a nice bougie lunch with colleagues and friends. And we get into our work by 12.
Who pays?
Well, I do. And anyway, I found myself at Babylon. And here's a quick plug to the ladies and gents at Babylon. Now, the service was extremely slow. And I thought, what do I do? Because fucking why would I talk to my colleagues who I talk all the time? Why don't I I've got a $50 bonus bet just purring at me. Why don't I just throw on a 3-legger for the next 3 races? Now, they happen to be running at New Plymouth in New Zealand.
The great New Plymouth.
Yeah. Anyway, put on a 3-legger. Colleagues blew up at me asking me what I'm doing. I said, I'm putting on a 3-legger. They said, why haven't you given me the tip? I said, you didn't want to talk to me. 45 minutes later, last leg's running at New Plymouth, and down the outside, shebang. Won 1.4.
Crazy.
In the space of 40 minutes. Now, do good things happen to good people? Yes.
Yeah, one for the good guys.
One for the good guys,
Mr.
unlike
Benny
Benny
Scarf.
Scarf, who is a total knob.
You don't like Benny?
I think he's a moron.
Are you serious? I like Benny.
Is he? I got nothing to do with Benny.
Why don't you like him?
I just don't. I just feel like fucking Benny should sit on it.
I reckon if you met him, you'd be so much alike.
Don't put me and the Scarfy in the same category.
Benny Scarf's a fucking treasure. Do you not like him?
I think he's a halfwit.
Why? Based on?
Bring me and Benny. We should go toe for toe.
In what?
Betting.
Okay.
Take me on, Benny, if you're listening.
Well, the thing you got to do is you got to post some content to actually be able to say that.
Actually, I'll tell you why I don't like Benny, because he's a fucking rip-off of the late, great Timmy. Timmy Knack.
Tim Nacky.
Timmy Knack is our boy. And
He's a Kiwi.
He's trying to take
He's a
away
Kiwi.
glowing light from Timmy. He's a Kiwi, one of the only Kiwis I know and love.
I'm just thinking, like, put your fucking words where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is and start tipping. Start tipping like Benny Scarf tips.
Oh, mate, what, 10 cents for
Actually,
every follower?
Benny Scarf Scarf doesn't tip, does he? He just tips the afters.
No, he puts on a bet. He's doing 10.
No, but he doesn't tip to his followers.
Does he? No, yeah, he does. Does he not?
Don't think he does.
Know. Well, if he doesn't, he's a fucking coward.
You don't tip either.
I'll tip you right now. Traffic warden in the Coolmore will be doing fucking the moon downs down the Flemington Strait.
Race what?
I don't know the race number. It's the Coolmore. It's one of many Group 1s. And there's another thing I like, a tissue in the Empire Rose. Should be very tough to beat.
Shareholders, I'll make him put it in the OFD chat. If you're not in
fucking put it in the...
If you're not in the OFD shareholders Facebook group, get in it now, because he will be posting this.
Actually, you'll love this. You know who's running tonight?
The dog.
You know
is it running?
Revive
is Revive running?
6:32 at Maitland.
It's already run.
Oh, shit.
Has it won?
Oh, shit.
There we go. Classic example. If this fucking thing won.
Me it's won.
If this fucking...
Oh, this will be good night. This will be good night. The race...
It came third. It came third.
Yeah, Thought so.
Yeah.
Thought so.
You fucking... You're a coward.
I look after the shareholders.
Fuck off, you look. You look after him with not tipping him.
Shareholders, it's that time of the year. That time of the day where it's the segment that keeps on giving. Now, my legend of the week this week, it's a no-brainer. It's to do with the World Series.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is a fantastic World Series because you've got East Coast v West Coast. You've got fucking LA versus New York. You've got Yankees versus Dodgers. You have got two of the biggest franchises in the whole of world sport competing for the World Series.
Yeah.
Now that is baseball for any of you lovely people out there that don't know what the World Series is.
Shohei Ohtani did his shoulder, did he
But
not?
confirmed for Game 3.
He is playing?
Confirmed.
Popped it back in, did he?
Popped in.
Yeah.
Now, my legend of the week, shareholders, and this guy has a name that only many could dream of. Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Tell me there isn't many better names out there than Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman's a fucking good
Freddie
name.
Freeman's got a name we all love and know.
Got a bit of sauce to it.
Yeah,
Freddie
there's a bit on that. Now, Freddie Freeman, shareholders, if you didn't catch this in Game 1, he hit a grand slam.
Yeah, huge. That's bases loaded for those that don't know.
Bases loaded. And
Wax
that's
it.
out of the ballpark.
It's basically just it's a walk-off.
It's a walk-off.
Yeah.
It is exactly a walk-off.
You could moonwalk those bases and everyone in the stadium be cheering you.
Cheering. Now, not only was it a grand slam, not only was it a walk-off, not only was it in the World Series, it was bottom of the ninth innings,
Wow.
down 4-1.
Oh, wow.
Bases loaded.
That's...
Bye-bye, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah. Now,
Like-
who does Freddie Freeman play for?
Dodgers.
The LA Dodgers, okay. Right, okay.
So, like, that never happened before.
Wow.
So, it was only important that I sent my dues and I gave the grade Freddie Freeman, legend of the week.
that's an honourable Freddie Freeman.
You want to
legend of the
talk
week.
about who's got stones? Freddie Freeman's got a
Yeah.
pair of stones we should all fucking want.
Freddie Freeman got 2 sets like the V8 drivers.
Totally.
Literally. No, that's great. Because I used to dabble in a bit of baseball. I was a bit of a T-baller, as you would know.
You look like a softballer.
Yeah, softball.
Yeah.
As a young kid,
Totally.
there's no overarm shit when
Straight
you're
off
under
the
6,
tee.
7s, 8s. Yeah. I used to play with one of the great shareholders, one of my best mates.
Yes.
And
he loved it.
Yeah. I'll give this is for him. Should I commentate? Do you want me to commentate Freddie Freeman?
Do as you please.
Oh, commentate it. So, as we used to do. Here we are at Dodger Stadium here. Bottom of the 9th innings, bases loaded. Freddie Freeman pulls up to the plate. We got 1-on-1, 1-on-2, 1-on-3. Outfielders in the out there. The Yankees are looking to wrap this one up. Is it game 2, pal? Game 2?
Game one of the World Series, coach.
Sorry, I just lost my pace there. Shohei Ohtani, one of the great Japanese imports, has just done his shoulder. We got reports that he's going to be back. Freddie Freeman looking limber here. Ball 1. Here he goes.
Strike?
Ball 2. And here we are. Last ball. Freddie Freeman, can he do it for the Dodgers nation? Oh my God, bang, it's out of the stadium. Can you see it? Take me out to the ballpark. Grab a hot dog, grab some popcorn, get them nachos and dip them in some cheese. Oh my Lord, USA, USA, USA. Dodger Stadium going nuts here. Freddie Freeman got a double pair of balls. I've never seen anything like this, Mike. Holy shit.
That was good.
Yeah, it's what we used to do.
Yeah, can you have that, my goodness?
I can if you want. I don't think I need
no,
it.
that was actually nice, dude. Hey, good to know that if rabbits hasn't.
The rabbits of the baseball world went down, and I could pull up stumps.
I
you know.
respect the hell out of that. Now, just while we're going, now my knob of the week. This happened today. It's actually got an American. It's got an American theme. Home of the brave, land of the free. Did you get to watch Bears v Washington Commanders today? No.
But I did see the old footage of the Washington. There was something that came up from the 1924 World Series. Did you see the old footage of that?
No, I didn't.
No? Okay, I might post up the show.
Now, complete opposite, shareholders, and this is one of the great knobs, and you've got to watch this. His name is Tyra Stevenson. How do you spell his first name? How do you say that? T-R-Y...
Tyreek.
Is it Tyreek? Tyra Q?
Tyreek.
No, it's not.
Tyreek Stevenson, dude.
Fuck off.
Tyreek.
That's not
What
how
did you say? Tyracuse.
Tyracuse.
Tyreek.
That's not how you spell it.
It's fucking Tyrique.
I've seen it spelled.
Tyreek.
I've seen it spelled.
You're thinking of
otherwise.
Syracuse.
Oh, well,
You fucking
mate,
Benny Scarf halfwit.
this guy has got so many issues. Now, Bears were up by, I think, 3 or 4, okay? It's last play of the game. They're on the halfway. Washington, all they need to do is throw a Hail Mary, right? Only way they can win, 50 yards away. Jaden Daniels has got to throw a Hail Mary. Tyreek Stevenson, right, is walking back. He's playing for the Bears, right? He's fucking taunting the fans.
Oh, I know. I saw
He
this.
is taunting the fans.
I saw this, dude.
This moron shareholders is taunting the fans. Little does he know, they've hunted the ball.
And there's 3 running straight at him.
At him.
Yeah.
What do you know? Jaden Daniels throws a fucking Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Commanders catch the ball and win.
But it was off a drop catch.
It was off him. He tipped
Was
it.
it him?
It was him. Tyreek Stevenson, you are one of the greatest half-wit moron peanuts I have ever seen in professional
Your name
sport.
may as well be Tyracuse.
Well, you need to change your name to moron because
Yeah.
you are our knob of the week,
He-
and that's right up there with some knob behaviour.
He had a fucking good grab of that too.
You've got to watch that, shareholders.
No, I didn't know that was him because I
Yeah.
watched that and I thought, and the thing, it was like, way to taunt the fans.
Dude.
He had the greatest. He had 2 mitts on that thing.
But all he needs to do is knock the ball down. You don't even need to catch it.
Yeah, fair.
Mate,
but it was just
taunting the fucking fans.
Yeah.
It is the funniest shit. If you want to watch it, shareholders, we can post it. He is a total half-wit, and he couldn't be more appropriate for Knob of the Week this week.
No, I watched that.
I'm
and I thought, wow.
I'm glad you're with me there.
What teams are they in college?
No, NFL.
Was it?
Chicago
Oh,
Bears
sorry, you did
versus
say that.
Washington
You did say that,
Commanders. He
sorry.
plays for Chicago Bears. If I was his teammate, I wouldn't want him in the locker room.
Oh, he'd be filthy.
Total Peter.
What I saw, which I thought was pretty cool, I think it was the Washington. Fuck, I think they might have been the Sentinels or the Washington. Something, I don't know, but it was from 1924. Someone found footage of the World Series, whatever game, and it was black and white stock footage, and they put it together.
Chicago White Sox.
No. It was definitely something Washington, because that had something to do with politics. It was like Sentinels or something, and it's the coolest footage of like literally exactly 100 years ago. These guys playing baseball and just like huge, massive crowd.
Totally.
And the way that they played the game back then, it was kind of funny how they'd pitch the ball. And
I bet.
But just fucking cool, really cool that exists and that was found.
That is mad.
But I want to touch on the UFC, which we never dabble into.
That was wild, eh?
Bobby Knuckles got fucked up, submitted in the first round.
Dude, have
Rob
you-
Whittaker.
You seen the footage of his teeth?
Of his jaw, yeah. He got his jaw broken.
Have you seen where his teeth are almost under his tongue?
Yeah, it's quite sad.
No, it's disgusting.
I
I've never seen anything like it.
I don't know where he goes from here.
Oh, he's done. Bro, he has his jaw is split.
Yeah.
Everyone was freaking out, wondering why he tapped so quickly.
Because it was the pressure of his. He got
that guy's
rear naked
scary, man.
Kamzat. Yeah, he's undefeated, 15-0, I think.
Right,
Might be wrong there. 14 or 15-0.
Mate, the footage of his mouth.
Yeah.
No, with all due respect, that's disgusting, dude. His front bottom teeth.
He literally tapped immediately as soon as pressure went on his sort of jaw and neck.
Like, dude, he's restructured his teeth.
It sucks because he was very good.
He's done.
Yeah.
That Ilie Tapore is the real deal.
Knocked out Max Holloway,
who's never been, but he's never been knocked out before.
I don't know. I could be also wrong. I don't think he's been knocked down.
Knocked down. Maybe knocked down.
No, but even being knocked out. Like, first time knocked out, but being knocked down is
understandably crazy.
Think about how many fights he's fucking had.
Yeah, fuck. But our boy Volk will get a shot.
At Ilya.
Tapore, he's called him out.
He fucking...
But Tapore is let's not sleep on the Spanish giant here. But in Volk we trust.
In Volk we trust, yeah.
I think Volk, mate, you probably want a little minute on the couch. He probably needs an hour with us.
Yeah. Volk went too many too soon, I think.
Yeah.
He kind of got like
He's a champ. He's a champ.
Pound for pound at one point, still could be. I think
he needs half an hour
Ilya
on the
though
couch.
is like fucking neck level, maybe neck level.
He can play in the octagon.
Yeah. You know what I would love to see, and I don't know if it's possible, is everyone talks about that Aspinall versus John Jones.
Which, yeah.
Would you ever see Pereira step up to that?
Pereira's asked the question. The boss Dana's.
Has Dana said no?
Dana doesn't like it.
Dana doesn't want it.
Dana doesn't like it. John Jones, I think his next fight will be his last from all reports.
Who's he fighting? Stipe. Yeah. You big into the UFC world, are you?
Yeah, well, you know,
sporting.
for a bloke that's nothing but love, I've really found...
I'd hate nothing more to be in an octagon with anyone. I mean,
and the last person you'd want to be in an octagon with is me.
What would your weight class be?
It'd be heavy.
Bitch weight?
It'd be heavy. It'd be top heavy.
Bitch finger?
It'd be fuck you.
Super bantam featherweight. Yeah.
Righto, fucking heavyweight. I'll get in the ring with you, big boy.
Mate. I'd eat you alive.
I'd fucking go with you, big boy. I'd go with you all day.
You can't even drink a Guinness.
Catch me if you can, big boy.
you need a few more Guinnesses, big dog.
Righto, play that song. Traffic warden shareholders, I'm declaring it in the Coolmore.
Yeah.
The Blue Army.
Are we doing Melbourne Cup next week? Monday?
Yeah, you have to.
And we'll post early.
Early mail is Buckaroo in the Melbourne Cup.
From your granddad.
Yeah. So take it as you will. He's lived in the sport for over 80 years.
Is that your mum's dad?
No, dad's dad.
Dad's dad? Yeah.
R.I.P. to mum's dad.
R.I.P.
Great man. Florida. Yeah.
Right. Gators?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Where's the queen?
Ring it in, ding. Pumper is the king.
Is that his name? Pumper. Bull. That was a good ball.
Yeah, that was.